It's Michael Rutherford.
And Mike Beal, how's everybody doing, man?
We just realized we're both wearing blue shirts and black hats, so just get used to it, okay?
Great minds think alike. That's
So let me
funny.
tell you what this hangout is not. This isn't for guests. We're not going to go through like an overview of the project that we just started. But what we are going to do is hopefully keep this tight to the vest just for the guys that are kind of already in our conversation that have signed an NDA that are starting to build their ripples, most of which, or I guess a lot of which, were in Dallas, but many people weren't. So they know that they can get an invitation. They know they can watch the pre-NDA video. They know they can sign the NDA. They know they can watch the other video. They get 5 invites, but then they're like, okay, now what do I do? So we've got one of the gentlemen who's literally built one of the biggest ripples in the entire company already. This is a 2-day-old company. This ripple process just started Saturday night. Here we are, either Monday or Tuesday morning, whatever it is. And what do you got over? What do you got in your group now, Mike? 8,000 or something?
Right at 8,616 people. But Mike, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be there, and of course, it wasn't for my team. We have amazing team and just good people. And first of all, I know I didn't thank you enough when we were at the event. So first and foremost, hats off to you, brother. I appreciate everything you've done for the team, and it all starts from the top down. So give you major props, man.
Well, I appreciate that, and it's funny. I've been friends with Brian for a handful of years, so somebody was like, "Man, lucky you." And I said, "Hey, I just said yes to an invitation from him 3 years ago, which really triggered what's transpiring now." And a lot of times, people just got to take action. We always hear showing up is half the battle, or people that show up, get rewarded. Certainly, Dallas was that. People got a chance to really start the ripples in Dallas, and pretty instantly we jumped up to 1,000 people in a ripple, and within a couple, I almost said within a couple days, but within a couple of hours, it was 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 5,000, and now we're, my group's over 12,000 people in 130 something countries, and it grows by 100 every, I'd say 100 people an hour, or maybe 200 people an hour. But I want to show you, Mike and I just want to kind of go back and forth on how that's getting done. Let me tell you what I'm not doing, and what I know Mike's not doing is pitching this about money. The whole
Definitely not. Right? No, no.
the whole purpose of this conversation is about connection. The whole purpose of this conversation isn't about, people want to know what's the comp plan. Guess what? There's a video about the comp plan inside the site. When you go to startmyripple.com, the first thing somebody does when they get an invite from you is watch what's called a pre-NDA video. I mean, it's 3 minutes long, and in my opinion, it shows you exactly what you need to know to go, yeah, this looks interesting, this looks cool, let me sign the NDA, fill out my information, and then get let in. I want to get in. And again, there's no fee at this time. All you're doing is getting in and saying, look, I'm interested in getting something started and learning more. The first thing it urges you to do once you're in is to invite some people. You get 5 invitations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's pretty simple. You click invitation, you type in the first, last name, and either email or phone number of the first person you want to send a link to, and the process just starts over again. It's very, very simple. The system is going to email them for you or text them for you. It's going to embed your name in your code in the message. All they got to do is what you did. Click the link, type in the code, sign in, invite 5. So that's all that it is. But if you've got somebody lagging that's not filling out their form and they're not getting signed up fast enough, it's got a 24-hour window, and it'll time it out, and then the invite is no longer valid. You can hit reset and start over. But what I would challenge you to do, and Mike, I know you guys are doing this, is you're not even sending an invite to somebody until they've talked to you to say
Right.
send it over. Talk maybe a little bit about how you guys are
Well,
doing it so quickly.
well, it gets down to I like the process that they have, because it's not like that normal conversation we have, and I know I use that all the time, but this is, oh man, it's so much different, because it makes you contact the people, because what we're doing is really getting that duplication and making sure that the people are seeing and following through what we're sending them. So what I do, I say, hey, Mike Rutherford, hey, this is Mike. I want to share with you a beta test of an app that we're launching, and I want you to be a part of it. I'm getting ready to send you a link to your text, to your phone or your email, depends on what I want to send it. And I said, are you around your computer or your phone? Obviously, everyone has their phone, so I've just been sending text messages, but I make sure that I contact them first before I sent it, so they know that it's coming from me. So they're expecting it. And so it's, and a lot of people are sending it out, but people don't know where it's coming from and what they're doing. What are they doing? They're deleting it, right? You getting that a lot? They delete the message because they don't know who it's coming from. So make sure that you contact the person before you send it, okay? And it'll speed up the process because they'll be right there going through it. So now that doesn't lag you down on the process of building your business and building your ripple, I should say, and then move on to the next person. And when you do that with that person, stay on the phone with them and make sure they get in, or have them contact you right back so you can explain in detail exactly what you just did to them, so they know to tell their people the same thing, because it's all about what you do, not what you say. So if they see you doing that, guess what? They're going to do the same thing with their people, and everybody is taught right, okay? It's simple, it's duplicatable, and you're connecting with them personally. It's not just through, not talking to them and just sending out a blanket of emails everywhere or text messaging the masses. It's awesome how they set this up, because it's forcing you to really make that contact and setting that good foundation for building this business. And then, of course, you can go on. So, guys, I want to touch on one other thing, too. I know a lot of people isn't doing this, and they think that they're stuck right now because they see all 5 invites there. All you have to do, if no one responded to you, go back and click on their name, okay, that's in red, and reset it, and then send it out to somebody else that you're making contact with. So it's not, keeping you, waiting for them to really, not download, to really join and get you going in the process.
It's funny, as you were talking, I got a text from a girl that just responded to one of my texts that said, hey, can you be on your phone or your computer right now to get set up? She said, yeah, send it over. So I'm logging in on my other computer to pop it to her, but I'm not going to send her something until she responds to me to say that she's ready, because you've only got 5 invites at a time, and you don't want 1 or 2 or 3 invites holding up your ability to open others. I got another text from somebody just now that said, hey, should I be focused on fans or players? And if you've seen the video, you know the difference between a fan and a player. If you haven't, just watch it. And I said, well, why are you talking to people about fans or players right now? I go, just get people in. Just get people in. I don't know whether somebody's going to use it or not use it, tell their friends or not tell their friends. All your daily, your daily method of operation right now. Hey, some friends of mine and I have been working on an app. Over the last couple days, we launched the very first phase of it, a web version of it, the beta version of it, a testing version of it. Some language like that. It's really awesome. You're going to dig it. I'm going to send you a link right now if you can hop onto it. Are you on your phone or your computer right now? And if they're engaging with you, they obviously are on something. If you texted them, you assume they're on their phone. If you Facebooked them or emailed them, you assume they're on their computer. So you just want to connect with them and find out where they are. If they're on their phone, text them. If they're on their computer, email them. Or like what a lot of people are doing is they'll either text them or email them, but then they immediately log into their site and they take the code and directly text them the code. They literally just type it in and say, hey, by the way, here's the code. In the event the email gets snagged in spam or the text message gets stuck somewhere or whatever, hey, we're 2 days old. Things are going to happen. People's phones are weird. Their spam blockers are on. Whatever it is, just hit them another direct text with the code so they have it directly. And then say it's going to expire in an hour, but I'm looking for some. I've got 1 invite left. You're the last one. Let's get it out. So she texts me and says, should I be focused on fans or players? And I said, you shouldn't even be talking to them about the difference between a fan and a player. Let the video show them. None of that matters even until the end of May. None of that matters right now. Get your friend to get her 5 friends to get their 5 friends to get their 5 friends. Once May comes around, if they got 6,700 people underneath them, do you think they're going to upgrade? Yeah, probably. Just in case any of us references money, we don't make income claims ever.
Right. There you go, Mike.
None of us probably going to make nothing. I'm just kidding. Yeah, but I never talk about money. I'm in the airplane yesterday. Guy that I'm with goes, oh my gosh, you're going to love this new app. You can make all kinds of money by referring it to your friends. I'm like, that's the first thing that came out of your mind? Dude, chill out. She's like, who are you? I mean, we literally met her in the line. So I said, well, let's back up a second. Do you have a phone? Yeah. Do you have apps? Yeah. Do you like new cool apps? Yeah. Well, some friends of mine and I for the last little while have been working on one. We launched the first phase of it 2 days ago, and I'd love to send you an invite to it if you want. Really, that sounds cool. Yeah, here's my email. By the way, what is it? Oh, there's a video attached to it. It's going to tell you how it works.
Right.
Why would you try to, with words, explain what the video and Russell Brunson does so well? Why would you try to tell them with words what the video is already going to tell them when they get the link? So,
yeah, and Mike, and when you do that, because if you try to talk to them, try to explain everything to it, guess what? What do they think they got to do? They think they got to do exactly what you just did to them, and it just gets you back to the old conversation of you trying to pitch something on somebody. It's not like that with this. You know, the system does it for you, and it's fun and engaging. So yeah, all you got to do, guys, is just get them to the site, just get them to the place where the video will do all the work for you, just like Mike says. So it's just that simple and fun and engaging. And to get back on kind of what you were talking about there, Mike, you know Adam, the wild man, all over the my buddy Adam, that was all over the event.
Wow.
Yeah, this is perfect for him. He's never done network marketing or whatever you want to call it in our industry. Never. He has, I don't know, over 1,000+ people in his Ripple already, simply because he understands it's in the in the niche that he's in. I mean, he's already participating in the mobile app industry, in the gamification, and it's just fun and engaging in the social networking arena. So every time that we went out to dinner after the event while we were in Dallas, guess what he was doing? He was communicating, making relationships with the people he was talking to, just like you said about the person at the airport, which he did that too, and just in getting them engaged and sharing with other people on this amazing platform that we just unleashed and rolled out. And it's just everybody gets it. Everybody gets it because they are participating in it. So that is just awesome when you can get somebody like my basketball buddies that was there, never did network marketing, and my buddy Adam, that are just really, I mean, kicking butt, because it's in an industry that everybody that you know is already participating in, and you don't have to change their habits. So, and they get rewarded for something that they're already doing.
You're dead on, Mike. You're dead on.
It's fun, and it's fun. It's fun, and that's what's lacking in a lot of these things.
Let me tell you what I've experienced doing. I know, Mike, you have as well. It's funny. I'm getting a text from a guy right now that goes, "Man, this is so needed." Well, when you go out and start talking to people, the ability to keep it simple, to me, is absolutely everything. It's absolutely everything. And you don't want to put the cart before the horse. I would never answer any question other than it's in the video. And if it's not in the video, it'll be released to us over the next 7 weeks as we roll this thing out. Never get into a Q&A with somebody. I mean, what do they want to know? How's the comp plan work? Well, watch an 8-minute video. We've covered the entire thing inside of 8 minutes. You're going to freaking love it. Next. What's the app going to do? Oh, wait till you get in and invite 5 people. You're going to open up the second video. It's called let me just show you really quickly.
I think it's post NDA.
Post NDA video. It's 8 minutes. You're going to pull it up. It looks like this, and it's awesome. And it's going to walk them through what's the functionality of the app. Why would somebody want to do it? How are we going to roll it out? It tells them everything. So as you start introducing this to people, you get into keep it very, very, very simple. A guy the other day was asking me, well, he was learning about the comp plan, so he wanted to find out, well, who should I put in and when, and all these technical questions. And I said, dude, your baggage that you're bringing to this conversation from your previous experiences is murdering your chance at building a big ripple here. In other words, that's like Michael Jordan leaving the Bulls, leaving basketball, going to baseball, and trying to act like the man, even though he was playing in the minors, and he was the worst guy out there. Now, I'm a big Michael Jordan fan too, so don't misunderstand what I'm saying, Brian Rhodes. But he's bringing baggage from basketball to the baseball diamond. Some of it transfers the athleticism, but nothing else does. So somebody may be successful in anything else, network marketing, direct sales, being a doctor, being connected on Facebook. Some of those skills are going to help you build here. Some of them aren't. So people have got to come here with a completely clean slate and say, great, Mike Beal, you got 8,000 people in your group. Show me how to do it. Show me how to do the thing. And you just go, look, start from scratch, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, get 5, get 5, get 5, and don't fast forward. I wouldn't go into a compensation conversation with somebody until they've gotten their 5 invites and watched the darn comp video. So to me, it's all about simplicity. And as you start building this thing, it becomes a game. It becomes a game. I should have pulled this up at the beginning of the webinar, or at the beginning of the Hangout, because every single time you refresh your screen, once you start catching momentum and you start riding your ripple almost, it goes flipping crazy. To where when you start opening up the list of countries, and I'm just a goofball from San Diego, you know, I introduced a guy who introduced a guy who introduced a guy. That group's got 8,000 people. Another guy's got 1,000 people. He's a farmer in Iowa. I got another guy who literally just now texted me. He just now texted me, 204 people in 14 countries. This is so awesome, so humbling. As I sat at Home Depot and my thoughts were I could help so many people in this building, all if I just need more time. So, I mean, you're seeing all these messages from people, and it's popping all over. Ethiopia, 216 people in a country. Are you joking right now? So we're just having a blast with it. Remember, we're 2 days old. We just started the process of getting this thing going. Let me enter screen share. We're 2 days old as far as getting the process, maybe 3 days now, of getting the process of enrolling people into the Ripple and getting it going. We have a series of Hangouts like this that Mike, myself, and so many other people in the Ripple are going to participate in. And then corporately, there's a ton of stuff. There's a ton of stuff that people are really going to be able to start learning about at a company level, and then also come out to the event we do in August. So I just wanted to keep this short, jump on. Mike, any last thoughts real quick as it relates to simplicity and starting to build a Ripple?
Well, of course, guys, the videos and everything are in our site for a reason. Use them, all right? Don't complicate it. You know, simplicity is the best way for you guys, okay? Just like Mike said, just go through the process, and it's working. Don't try to get away from something that's working. Don't reinvent the wheel, okay? It's been back there for a reason, so just utilize the tools that's back there. Now, on top of that, of course, we're going to be doing more of these Hangouts for you guys to train and to educate new people and to help you really get the word out. So we make sure that you guys are doing everything the right way. And, of course, we're going to have daily calls for you guys. We want to do anything and everything that we can to really help you guys, keep you guys' energy up, your excitement, and really take this to the next level, guys, because we can really do good things with this, because this is for the masses, and I don't care who you are, what age group, you know, baby boomers, whatever, all the way down to high school kids. This is just a breath of fresh air, knowing that you're in with good people, with a good company, with a product that nearly everybody you know in the world is already participating in. So, guys, just stay tuned. We'll get you out all that information on our daily calls and more of these Hangouts for you guys. So, you know, we want to, first and foremost, and everything, we want to thank you guys, because without you and the team and Mike and everybody, you know, it takes a team to win in anything. And from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank everybody. You guys are the best.
Now, Mike, I appreciate you too. And hey, Brian Rhodes just texted me a picture of his Ripple. He's got 1,000 people, 10 Ripples deep, 9 countries.
Way to go, Brian! That's awesome, man. That's the basketball buddy that was there. Yeah, and man, it's a good feeling, not just for me, man. When you can help somebody else, that almost fulfills something in you. I mean, obviously we want to do good for ourselves and our family, but it's not just about us. It's much bigger than that. And when you can help on a big scale like this, oh God, I can't tell you how good it feels.
It's unreal. It really is. And you hit something, Mike, and I just wrap my portion up with this, and we'll call it a day. But well, at least call it a Hangout. We'll do another one later. But you know, to me, what's really fun, and you hit the nail on the head, the videos are in the site for a reason. I think if people are open-minded to learning a new skill set and learning how to adjust their swing, so to speak, for those of you that know what I'm talking about, it's a big deal to follow the steps and don't shortcut it. I know you just said it. I just felt like reiterating. I would use the site the way that it's intended. Even though you may be good at building funnels and system and everything else, guess what your guys aren't good at? The normal person that you're going to introduce to the program sucks at it. And if they think they got to do all that stuff in order to be successful, you're gonna crush your business. So the purpose of all the tools that we have is to make it simple for people. We just got to follow along with them. Again, this Hangout was just for people that are already in the Ripple and already trying, figuring out how do I get it faster. I had somebody ask me, I sent 5 invites, they didn't download it, and now I don't know what to do. And I go, man, we need to make a video. So glad that you guys set it up, Mike. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you, and certainly Jeff for introducing me to you, and everybody that's working like completely around. I mean, you got to see the rest of I haven't shaved, I haven't showered. If I wouldn't even eat today.
You're not in your underwear, are you?
No, I actually have shorts on, but I have shorts on, but they're definitely not. They're definitely not clean. I can tell you that. But I'll shower sometime next week once we get over 25,000. But I'm really excited. This is going to be a lot of fun for people. Have a great whatever today is, and plug into everything that we put out there. Have an awesome day. Thanks for being on, Mike.
All right, thanks, guys. Thank you guys so much.